Passengers in distress as nationwide rail strike interrupts travel plans. Ibtidai madrasa teachers call off protest after assurances. Direct political involvement in police brutality during July uprising, says HAW. Assalamu alaikum, this is Chaudhry Sama, welcoming you all to evening news. You have just the Cronsman headlines, now let's move on to the details. The railway passengers have faced significant inconvenience across the country for nearly 16 hours as trains scheduled to depart after midnight failed to leave their stations due to the strike of the running staff. The protesters said they will continue the strike until their demands are met. However, visiting the Kamlapur railway station, railway advisor Muhammad Fazul Kabir Khan termed the strike as hostage situation to passengers and also urges to end the strike to lessen people's sufferings. However, passengers at the Rajshahi station became agitated and vandalized chairs and tables in the station. Meanwhile, the Railway Ministry has arranged BRTC has services to various destinations as an alternative measure to facilitate the travel of passengers. The railway authorities also say that passengers will be able to get a refund for their tickets if the journey is being cancelled.
ভোর 4:30টার দিকে এখানে পৌঁছাইছি পৌঁছানোর পরে শুনছি এরা স্ট্রাইক করেছে ট্রেন চলছে না রাত 12টার পরে আর কোনো ট্রেন কোনো স্টেশন থেকে নাকি ছাড়ে নাই কালকে যেগুলো ছাড়ছে এখন এই যে ট্রেনের টিকিট ঘুরাই দিতেও পারতেছি না আবার চলেও যেতে পারতেছি না
রাতে যদি আমি খবরটা পাইতাম তাহলে তার আমি এখন আর কমলাপুর আসতাম না
এইবার দিয়ে অন্ততপক্ষে 4 বার আমরা কর্মবিরতি কর্মসূচি দিয়েছি 3 বারই আমাদেরকে এই রকম আশ্বাসের বিশ্বাসে তারা আমাদেরকে কর্মবিরতি থেকে সরে আসছে কিন্তু আমাদের আসলে প্রকৃত সমস্যার সমাধান হয়নি আমাদের এই অধিকারটা যতক্ষণ পর্যন্ত সুরক্ষা না হবে যতক্ষণ পর্যন্ত আমরা লিখিতভাবে কোনো পরিবর্তন অর্থ মন্ত্রণালয় থেকে না পাবো ততক্ষণ পর্যন্ত আমাদের কর্মসূচি চলমান থাকে
যেটা দুঃখজনক যে এতগুলো যাত্রীকে জিম্মি করে এই ধরনের একটা মানে কর্মসূচি দেওয়া এখানে তো কে সাফার করতেছে সাধারণ মানুষ তাদের যে দাবি আছে সেই দাবিগুলো কিন্তু আমরা ইতিমধ্যে রেল মন্ত্রণালয় থেকে আমরা অর্থ বিভাগে পাঠিয়েছিলাম এবং এটার কিন্তু বহুলাংশে এই দাবিগুলো পূরণ করা হয়ে গেছে
ব্যবস্থা করছে যে ট্রেন নাই ওরা গাড়ি দিয়ে দিছে বিআরটিসি বাস দিয়ে দিছে তবু একটা ভালো হয়েছে যে আজ আমরা যাইতে পারতেছি
The protesting teachers of Ibtidai Madrasa have lifted their sit-in program with the government assurance. The teachers made the announcement at the Shahbag intersection after hours of meeting with officials of Education Ministry. Earlier, some hundreds of madrasa teachers from different areas in the country were holding their sit-in program to nationalize Ibtidai Madrasa. Their allegation, they have been facing discrimination. They were teaching students without any sort of salaries or wages for many years. Earlier on Sunday, the police charged with baton on them as they were trying to move towards Chief Advisor's residence. Depositors of weak banks will get their money or bonds back in phases, says Bangladesh Bank Governor Al-haj Mohammad. Several banks controlled by the Asalam Group became weak due to irregularities and corruption in the banking sector. He said on Tuesday at the SIDAP. He urged customers of weak banks not to be disappointed. Bangladesh Bank has helped the weak banks by printing money, he said. The money will be recovered, he added. Al-haj Mohammad further said that the next 5 years will be increasingly challenging for microfinance institutions.
সমবায় সমিতির যে প্রভাব এবং এটা একটা আনরেগুলেটেড একটা মার্কেট হয়ে গেছে এবং সমবায় যে ডিপার্টমেন্ট তাদের কোনো ক্যাপাসিটি বলতে কিছু নাই তারা কিছুই করতে পারবে না কিন্তু একটা লাইসেন্স দিয়ে দিচ্ছে ফলে এটা যেটা হচ্ছে স্ক্যাম তৈরি হচ্ছে বিভিন্ন রকমের এবং আমাদের এটাকে দেখতে হবে ফ্রম রেগুলেটরি পার্সপেক্টিভে যে এটা বর্তমান প্রেক্ষাপটে এই ধরনের ইনস্টিটিউশনাল লাইসেন্স দেওয়াটা কতখানি যৌক্তিক
Brazilian ambassador to Bangladesh, Paulo Fernando Dias Ferreira, met BNP's top leaders and discussed issues relating to the next national election and bilateral cooperation. The Brazilian ambassador paid a courtesy call on the BNP chairperson's office in Gulshan in the morning. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir, BNP Standing Committee member Amir Khosrow Mahmood Chaudhry and Organizing Secretary Shama Obaid were also present at the meeting. After the meeting, at a press briefing, Amir Khosrow said they had an in-depth discussion on the current bilateral relations between Bangladesh and Brazil and the various possibilities for strengthening them further.
ব্রাজিলে গার্মেন্টস রপ্তানি হচ্ছে, সেখানে আরও বড় ধরনের সম্ভাবনা আছে, সেটা নিয়ে আলোচনা হয়েছে। দুই দেশের মধ্যে কৃষিতে কোঅপারেশনের ব্যাপারে আলোচনা হয়েছে, যে মিল্ক প্রোডাকশন সম্বন্ধে ওদের ধারণা বাংলাদেশের প্রতিটি গরুতে যে এখন দুধ দিচ্ছে সেটা অনেক কম, এটা বাড়ানোর অনেক সুযোগ আছে, সেখানে তারা কোঅপারেট করতে রাজি আছে।
Bangladesh honored Saudi Arabia Ambassador to Bangladesh, Esa Yusuf Esa Al Duhailan, with prestigious award Bangladesh Medal for Diplomatic Excellence for his outstanding contribution toward elevating Bangladesh-Saudi Arabia bilateral relationship to unprecedented heights. Foreign Affairs Advisor Tawhid Hussain presented the medal at the Foreign Service Academy in the morning. At that time, the Saudi ambassador said that in the last 5 years alone, more than 2.2 million Bangladeshi workers have been employed in the country. Besides, the immigration of the Saudi part of Bangladeshi Hajj pilgrims will be in Dhaka like previous year.
I have already mentioned that over 3 million Bangladeshi expatriates are now working in Saudi Arabia, playing a vital role in the kingdom's economy while contributing to Bangladesh's development through remittances. This interdependence reflects the strong and growing connection between our two nations. Saudi Arabia's forward-looking investment in Bangladesh.
The interim government is contending with powerful and politicized security forces that have long benefited from a system of impunity, pointed out Human Rights Watch in a report released today. Nearly 1,000 Bangladeshis lost their lives fighting for democracy, ushering in a landmark opportunity to build a rights-respecting future in Bangladesh, said Elaine Pearson, Asia Director at Human Rights Watch. The report, titled After the Monsoon Revolution, a roadmap to lasting security sector reform in Bangladesh, detailed how the law enforcement agencies and security forces have always been used to serve the political agenda. Multiple police officers told HRW that they believed that directives to use excessive force during the July-August uprising came from political leadership. Now, international news. 2 Palestinians, including a child, have been killed and many wounded in Israeli attacks on Gaza amid an agreed ceasefire as thousands of people continued to return to the northern part of the besieged enclave. Now, sports. Bangladesh women's team suffered an 8-wicket defeat to West Indies in the 3-match T20 International Series opening game today at Basseterre in St. Kitts. Electing to bat first, Bangladesh put up 144-3, with skipper Nigar Sultana Jyoti leading the charge with 40 ball 53 not out. She hit 5 fours and 2 sixes in her knock, but the total proved to be insufficient against a power-packed batting lineup of West Indies, which gunned down the target with incredible ease. They lost just 2 wickets to overhaul the target with 22 balls to spare. Bangladesh earlier lost the 3-match ODI series by 2-1 and missed out on a direct qualification to the ICC Cricket World Cup. Before ending, let's have a look on the Cronsman headlines once again. Passengers in distress as nationwide rail strike interrupts travel plans. Ibtidai madrasa teachers call off protest after assurances. Direct political involvement in police brutality during July uprising, says HRW. And that's all from the newsroom for now. To know updates, videos of this bulletin, visit our website www.ntvbd.com. Besides, visit our YouTube and verified Facebook page for updates of NTV's all popular programs and bulletins. Our next bulletin, Shunda Khabor, will be aired in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Thank you for being with us. Have a good day.